Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Last Kingdom Season 5 Episode 4. I just made that little sound because I had to go out to come back in just 20 minutes because I forgot something and all, like, yeah, I had to run and stuff like that, so I was interrupted into my binge watching of these 5 episodes that I'm gonna watch today and the 5 next and last episodes of this final season that I'm gonna watch tomorrow, and it disturbed me, you know. I was really like into the emotion and all. You saw it during the last episode. I cried a lot for first Brida's daughter and after that for Aethelflaed and all of her goodbyes, all of that situation, and I had to go out, and it's really like when I was into my car that I remembered that I cried and that I checked, you know, and I had my mascara just right there that everyone could see that I just cried, so I was okay. No, it's not interesting. I'm gonna stop telling you my life. I have to stop doing that each time. I already watched the 3 first episodes of this season 5, the last one. Like I just said, I already cried a lot. You have my tissue right there as a proof of it. During the last episode, because Brida, I don't want to say that she killed her daughter because she didn't kill her really, it's an accident, you know. But at the same time, she's responsible of that accident. She said to her daughter to jump when really everyone could see that it was impossible. Even me, with someone, you know, with a lot of optimism and who wants to have hope each time on every situation, even me, right there, I was like, no girl, it's not gonna, no, it can't. Just because Uthred, you know, could have taken her and she's against Uthred that much that she doesn't want to take that risk, and also because she believes into the gods that much and she's so confident about her destiny, about all of that, about also her daughter's destiny. I think that there is really something right there with her daughter who was connected to the gods, you know. She played the seer like that for Brida. I really hope that they're gonna explain it a little more, the writers, we'll see. But no matter what, she jumped, she failed, she died. It kills me for Brida because Brida just lost her daughter, but also because we know what just the existence of her daughter meant for Brida, who fought so much to have one kid. All of that story about having a descendant, you know, having a kid for Brida, that was so rough, and also how it happened for Brida to have her daughter, all of that. It's killing me for Brida, the fact that she lost her daughter, and even more like that. And I said it, she was already defined as cruel and crazy at the beginning of the season for the 2 first episodes. So right there, to have her losing her daughter, she's surely gonna go crazier for the rest of the season, which is bad, really bad for her character, for the story, for Uthred, for all of what Brida can do now, which is also bad for me, for how the show is written, if the writers at some point are not giving something else to this character. Again, with all of what Brida lived during all of these 4 seasons, you can't define her only by being cruel and crazy. Cruel, why not? We saw her before that during the last seasons doing bad stuff and being, you know, so blind because of her anger that she was really impulsive and violent. We already saw that. But crazy, she was not crazy, Brida, she never was. And if you want to tell me that during this time jump she went so crazy because of her anger, because she wants her revenge, because she had so many times to think about her revenge, she wants it, and also because she gained that confidence about being protected by the gods and all of that with her daughter and all of that, I want to see it, I can't see it because of the time jump. You can't just tell me, oh, you can't see it because of the time jump, you just have to imagine it. No. At some point they have to talk about it, at least a little, at least during one scene. And again, she's such a complicated character. Since the beginning, she had so many different feelings. She was so conflicted about Uthred. All of what she lived, she deserves to be more than just crazy. You know, like, give her another emotion. And again, I'm not blaming at all the actress with that, because I can really feel with the way that she's acting and with the way that she was acting before, that right there she was directed to be like that. And with all of her lines and all of her actions, in fact, she can only be like that. I hope that we're gonna have something else, but I know that there is no chance for Brida to come back, to change, you know, her mind, to think differently, to switch or something like that. We had no hope before her daughter's death. Now that her daughter died, even less. But now she has less men. She has the priest, and maybe at some point she's gonna use him in exchange of something else. I don't know. But at least he is alive, and at least she has less men. If she wants to attack again, if she wants to do something else, she's gonna need time to have more men, more allies, or she's gonna need time to do a plan. No matter what, she's gonna need time. Which means that during this episode, we're gonna have all of the time that we need to see Aethelflaed dying. Is she gonna have the time to talk or not with her brother? Is she gonna have the time or not to talk with Uthred? I really hope that she's gonna have the time to talk with Uthred. These two, they deserve that. They need that. To not die with a broken heart, to not think that she died with a broken heart because of what you said to her, not knowing the truth, because of Finan who didn't tell you and that you could blame if you would not come at the right moment, because of a lot of things they need to talk, we'll see. And also all of this situation, like now that Aethelflaed is gonna die, who is gonna take her place on the throne with the Wittan, you know, that guy who paid them to decide that it would be Uthred, the names, who is gonna take it and not Elfwin, and all of that. Edward is coming to intervene, that's great. Is it gonna be enough? I hope so. And he knows the truth about his sister and also about the plan that the granddad is doing against him. Edward, I'm putting a lot of hope on you. I can see that this Edward right now is a good king. He has some feelings, you know, for that lady, and he took also some wise decisions, not impulsive ones. He took the time to think about it, he listened to the right advisors. So I really hope that Edward is going to continue with that. I'm going to stop this intro. Remember that if you want, you have my Patreon on which we have 3 episodes of advance. It's a lot. With an extended or full reaction part. I think that for the last episode I'm going to put the full reaction part. I will see that during the editing, but I think so. Each time, no matter what, check the description to know if I put the extended or the full reaction part. To know to what level, you know, you have to subscribe on my Patreon, and if you can be interested by one or the other one. Extended reaction part, no matter what, it's longer than what I post on YouTube, and full, it's fun. It's the best way to support me, because right now on YouTube, as you can see, I'm a little reactor, so YouTube is not considering me, not that much, really that much. So if you want to support me really, you have my Patreon, and you have these advantages on my Patreon because of that. Let's go for this episode 4, for Aethelflaed to die. My tissue is right there, I was just checking again. Let's go. It's really like, you know, we have to, the bandage to... Yes, and it's also the pain as a punishment for your crime, and to prove yourself that you're brave. It's going well, you know, with the dance rules. Wait for it. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, more strength than that one round. One more.
If the gods have not healed you by the third sunrise, they have abandoned you to die. As will I.
You're right on time, you're right on time! We didn't see her dying, so normally, you're right on time.
Oh, where is she?
I was wondering when you might grace us.
You didn't.
Interesting.
There will be time enough for that.
You're brave. You're making me think of
I'm ready.
Uthred. Oh, I shouldn't think of that.
You were the school. Your nailed god she did that. Yes.
It was your god as well, Brida. Do not forget where your life will get with him. On the days.
Why did he abandon me? Why?
That's
Even
it.
if it was his child. Why?
That's you, Brida!
You protect your father? Huh? Will you save him this moment coming?
He has decided that this is my time. And so be it.
This is just the beginning.
Help him! Help!
I will remain with you.
And I'm so grateful for that.
You are her daughter. I can see much of her in you. My lady.
Elderly Belgrade. I have
Who
completed
was
the letter
paid
you spoke of.
by...
This is too much.
It is barely enough. Mercia needs to be protected, and I am sure you will do what needs to be done.
You have been good to us.
So?
Just and fair.
Tell us the truth.
I have land in my name that I want to give to the people to ensure that it remains theirs when I am gone.
And who will take the throne?
Aethelflaed,
Never
I
nice.
do not wish to ask more favours of you. Please, I did not help you when you came to me.
I will protect Aethelflaed and Mercy as best I can.
You don't need to ask.
Let us find somewhere quiet to sit, or some may think I'm breaking my oath.
I'm so glad that you have this moment.
Yes, I could have been sneaking down here.
Tell him to give her back.
Brida.
I've done Over will give us to me. Forgive me.
No, there is no trading lives!
You are his voice, so speak. Give her back. Give her
May
back.
God spare her. Put no more blood on her hands.
You're
She
talking
was
about...
born your servant, she need not die in torment. She can still repent. And join her doors with paradise.
You're talking about Brida. You're praying for Brida. Brida, you're... They left you, your man.
Just that.
She can't come back. She had finally a family, a daughter, and... Brida, I'm so...
You should have told me.
I did not owe you a share of my pain.
Oh, Aethelflaed, you seem so tired.
I have not stopped wondering about what we gave up to become who we are.
Do you regret it?
On occasion, and when I do, it is with every part of my being.
It does too. Come on, we knew it was gonna come. Come on. Ooh.
I have dreamed of us. As a family, but even through that happiness, even in my dreams. We never cease worrying that we have made the wrong choice. As the price of life to think of what might have been. Your path was to bring peace to Mercy. To protect it.
Thank you so much, Uthred.
I do not need
His love, but also reassure her about her choice.
I would have told you.
Okay.
It seems to me there's not much separating heaven and Valhalla. But if we are
Now you're gonna eat together after her torturing you for so long. Oi, oi. And talking about religion?
Believing in your God made the Danes weak. They lost their souls. My daughter lost her life.
I think that she can't switch.
I cannot help you end your pain. Nothing can. But your daughter is at peace now. Maybe in finding peace of your own, you might repent.
I thought that she found peace with her daughter.
I believe it was your bread to begin with. Should you change your mind?
To share the bread. We've got it. Come on, writers. Oh, I'm thinking of it with Edward coming. Aethelflaed is gonna meet his father. Oh, and you're gonna see Aethelflaed. Oh, great. I didn't think of that.
Your mother is the best of us. If I could keep her here, you know I would.
The elder men have been told to prepare. I'm concerned that they will not honour mother's wishes.
Your mother and I had a shared wish to honour our father's desire for unity. I swear to you,
Oh, what? Uthred.
I will do all I can to ensure it comes to pass.
She died in his arms. You want to help his first instinct. You were a good queen, my dear. But Edward did not have the time to talk with her.
I didn't get to speak with you. I will protect all that we have achieved, sister. Yes, I swear to you. See your servant with her. As the ranks of the Bible says, and those rightly do. Lady Uthred.
You do not need to say anything, Lord Uthred. I would ask you, do you hear anything?
They both lost Uthred. Now, Aethelflaed.
In here, in this room, do you hear anything?
If you're saying that you're listening to his voice, to Alfred's voice, I'm gonna...
Mortals. He is not speaking.
You're good?
I thought that he would speak to me now. Is it not clear that I need him?
Oh, if you're losing your face, you have nothing.
Bring you solace in
I
your
don't need his solace. My life, I have given to him. I have prayed for so long. I have begged him to save her.
He knows
I need
it.
to know that he is desperate.
They know each other.